Guys. To be honest, I don't have a speech, so I'm going to. Nor do I really have like an interesting story to tell about Wowo, but I think I just wanna talk about him for a bit. I don't. I don't have a. Well, I don't have a story that I want to say because I might be ruining bellies. Because I don't want to copy her, she's going to be mad at me. So I'll talk about Wowo. Some of my experiences with Wowo. This isn't really an order, but I remember maybe when I was actually just earlier, like last year, we were coming from Palawan, and we were walking down the airport, and my mom, she made me walk with Wowo, and I was talking with him, and I was like, Wowo, do you need any help? And he was like, yes, I'm a sick old man. And yeah, it was just really funny because even though he was probably feeling his disease by then, he was still making jokes and making fun of it and putting a smile on everyone's face. I put a smile on my face. I was laughing. And he was just so positive all the time, and he would just make everyone smile. So I remember when I came back from my trip to America, and I think this was 2 years ago. It was gonna be like his birthday soon, and I was gonna give him a gift, and I brought pasalubong back, and my gift to him was like a medallion. It's probably somewhere in his room, maybe in the bag. I don't know, but I gave him a gift and the letter, and because I wrote the letter because back then I felt kind of bad because I wasn't really talking to him as much. I was being kind of an introvert. I wasn't really talking to anybody or Wowo, and I was just being shy overall. And I can't really remember what I wrote in the letter exactly, but I remember the gist of it. I was saying, "Happy birthday, Wowo. I know I don't talk to you a lot, but the next time we meet again, I'm going to try my best to talk to you, and I hope that we can have a good time." But that's not the important. The important part was what I really liked was what he responded. I'll get my phone. Later that night, he texted to me his response over phone. So I'll see if I can read it. So this was on October 4 last year, and what he texted me, it's not really super deep, but I just wanted to read it out because it's such a good memory for me, honestly. Wowo said, "Thanks, Santino, for your gift, especially for your love." Oh yeah, I remember now. I also gave him a picture of us, and I just read it down the message. He said, "Thank you for your gift, especially your love." There's a wonderful picture of us in the letter, and yes, that he missed our old days when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, I would just not shut up talking to Wowo. I would talk to him endlessly about facts and random other trivia, and he would just listen. And I wrote about that in my letter. And he also agreed with me in the text. He said, "I'm also not very sociable with the young people today," but he said, "I love you, and it would be great if we did talk at length again. God bless you." And it just really pulls at my strings that well, there's nothing I can do now, but when I see you later, Wowo, I'll talk to you at length, very good length. last thing, when I'm on the 24th, I think, the day he died, we arrived at like 11, and all of us, me and my siblings, we went to meet him in his room, and we saw him lying in his bed. And Toby and Belly and Nico and Mommy were there, and we just said hi. And when I saw him, I really couldn't think of anything to say. I mean, of course I said hi, whoa, whoa, but when I saw him, it just made me really reflect on everything, I guess, you know. But that would make this too long. But when I saw him, it made me really feel bad for him. But he did look happy to see us. When he couldn't turn his head, but when we said hi to him, he smiled. You know, he pulled the biggest smile he could pull, especially when Toby said hi. And that made me happy. That even though he was in so much pain and he was still coughing, he still made the effort to smile and put a smile on everyone's face. So I just want to say I love you, Momo. We'll see you again later, but not too soon. And I love you. We'll forever miss you.